Hi guys, my name's Ellie, welcome to my channel, and today we're doing the update for end of June with my project 18 in 2018. So, I have some things, and we're gonna see, like, some stuff has happened. So, things I am excited by, this is kind of my Pan That palette, my Lorac Pro Matte. I want to finish up, or at least hit pan on everything in here. And as you can see, this guy's starting to die, this guy's getting a lot of use, and we actually do have pan on jet black. I had some last month, but it has expanded. My original thought was that I wanted to definitely use these ones and then see what happened on these ones, but I think with how much progress I have, I can potentially either get really close and or finish them by the end of the year, especially if I keep using this one. I keep forgetting that I can add black to the outside of my corner, like back there, to smudge it a little bit and not have it be horribly dark. And I don't know, I go back and forth. I've used black in the outer corner to like really deepen up a look, but I've also found out that this one can be applied kind of sheared out over stuff for a nice effect. And I just need to remember to use it. That's kind of been my thing. So we're getting real close. Real close. My other kind of Pan That palette is Urban Decay Naked Basics. Oh, I should be telling you where we were. Well, here's where we are in Naked Basics. And then this is where I'm at right now. As you can see, Naked 2 had an accident. It was down to just like a thin ring around the edge of the pan, and I was like, I can crush it and repress it, and it'll be way easier to use. And something went horribly wrong. I don't know what I did, because I've used the same tools, the same, everything that I normally use for repressing. I've done repressing, and it's been fine. And it turned green. Like, it didn't even finish drying, and it was turning green. I'm like, what the fuck? And I freaked out, and I tried to rub it off, and then it wouldn't rub off, and then I just panicked and, like, scraped it all out into the trash. So I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what has happened. You shouldn't be green, so, So, that means I've hit the end of all the shades that eyeshadows that I can use as transition shades. So we have something we're adding in, but yes, it was mostly gone anyway. Oh, you're so bright. There we go. So now you can see I have hit pan in the cream shade, and you probably can't see. You can't see that at all. Nope. Well, there is a dip going in Venus because I've been using that. I've been setting Foxy for my primer just all over the lid, and then running a fluffy brush with Venus like up near the brow to do a brow bone highlight, but a little bit more diffused. And then depending on when I finish the ones in Lorac Pro Matte, I might attempt these two. I might not. Who knows? Those were ones I didn't expect to do anything with, so who knows. And then things that haven't had accidents lately. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. I was here. And we are here. So as you can see, I've hit pan in 3 of them. I don't know if you can see the dip I've got going up here. That kind of trying to be focusing on that one. But a lot of my looks ended up going really well with Lucky Clover, so I used a lot of Lucky Clover. But yeah, we're getting there. And then, so technically that's 4, because I have hit pan on Pink Heart and then I broke it and had to repress it. But yeah. So, I think in the next month I can probably hit pan on Blue Moon and then just start expanding everything. Expand, expand, expand. See what I can get done in a year. And then, last thing, this is my Tarte Exposed Blush in, Tarte Blush in Exposed. That one. I was here. And now we're here. We're getting very close to the end. I might have to repress it just and squish it all to one side, but I'm a little nervous because things happened with the last one I tried to repress, and I'm concerned that all my makeup's gonna turn green. I don't. Have you ever had that happen? Is there? I don't know if there could have been. I don't know. There shouldn't have been any residue on the tool that I used to crush it up. It was just the same alcohol I've been using. I don't know. So freaked out about that. I might just go and get all new tools and a new bottle of alcohol, and then just be very careful. So, due to the fact that I am now out of transition shades, I have two things that I'm incorporating to try and use for that, and I have been using them. This is the NYX Avant Pop palette. Do you have a special one? Yeah, this is Surreal My Heart. And I've been mainly using this shade, because it's a nice mauve-y shade. It builds up pretty nicely. It's got a little dip going, you can kind of see, so hopefully we'll get some progress on that. And then if I feel inclined to use any of the other shades, I might, but it's also unlikely. They're nice shades, but I don't really think they're necessarily going with what I'm trying to do right now with my eyeshadow. But we'll see what I use. And then this one is the Too Faced Christmas in New York Chocolate Shop Powder. Chocolate Shop Palette. Yeah, words. There's no mirror, but here's, oh god, this thing's huge. So here's where we're at. I've been really trying to use Cake Batter as a crease shade. I've used Chocoholic. Depending on how I use it, I might be able to use Guilt Free, and then I think this will just kind of be my go-to if I want like a nice gold or cream shade, because there are 2 to 3 base shades over here that I could use, and I have used in the past. So depending on how that goes, I might then try and pan the whole palette, but right now I'm just kind of focusing in on the matte shades that I can use. I really like this palette, but I also think I kind of bought it feeling the hype and the excitement, because it was like the first time I was invited to one of the Sephora pre-fall, pre-show sales type things, and I was so excited, and then I brought it with me to my cousin's wedding as like my palette, and I wore it to her wedding, and it's really nice, and I think some of my feelings are compensating for the fact that this formula is not the best. It's not bad, it's just a little bit sheerer. A lot of these shimmer shades do better over a sticky base. It's definitely workable, but I'm not reaching for it on its own, so I think moving it into something like this will help me get some usage on it. And then we'll see what we do. I think that's kind of going to be my new side project, is just kind of going through palettes and stuff in my collection and hitting pan on some of the shades that I can use daily. So, that's where we're at. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know if you've ever had something you're repressing turn green on you when you didn't have any green pigment in anything, and it just, surprise. That was fun and terrifying, and I panicked. So that's unfortunate, because that was my favorite shade out of the Naked Basics. Naked 2 was like the first time I felt like a crease shade was like perfect for me, and like my tastes have changed since then, but I still have an emotional attachment. That was like my first fancy palette I bought. I put so much time and research into that palette. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.